Hey there, and welcome to This Explainer. Look, if you're trying to cut through all the hype and noise to understand exactly how artificial intelligence is rewriting the rules of the corporate landscape, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're zooming in on the massive transformation AI is bringing to the traditional world of business analysis. We're going to break down the actual benefits, the very real risks, and the exact roadmaps organizations are using to adapt right now.
Let's be real for a second. Ask yourself, how much of your day is just manual formatting? Copying, pasting, wrestling with spreadsheets? If it feels like a total chore, you are not alone. Historically, business analysts have spent a whopping 60% of their daily workflows on these manual, repetitive tasks. Think about that for a second. More than half your day is just gone, lost, to wrangling data before the actual analysis even starts. AI is fundamentally shifting this dynamic, and that's exactly what we're exploring today.
So, here is our roadmap. First, we'll look at the AI transformation itself. Then, we'll tackle the implementation hurdles and risks. Next, we'll go over some actionable mitigation strategies. And finally, we'll wrap things up with a quick interactive knowledge review. All right, let's dive right into Section 1, the AI transformation.
You see, the real promise here isn't just flashy tech for the sake of it. It's speed. It's about accelerating project turnarounds and getting your time back. The first massive benefit is automating those repetitive administrative burdens. We're talking about data collection from dozens of channels, data cleaning to fix messy formatting, and compiling basic reports. By handing all that over to AI, it's a total game changer. Instead of being bogged down in the weeds, you get to focus your energy on high-impact stuff, like engaging stakeholders and innovating processes. The AI handles the routine so you can handle the strategy.
But it's not just about saving time. It's about what you can actually see. AI brings this massive efficiency shift to analytics. These tools can chew through astronomically complex datasets at lightning speeds, generating real-time diagnostic insights seamlessly. This lets you spot hidden patterns, subtle trends, and wild correlations that traditional manual systems just flat-out miss. When you can process information at that kind of scale and speed, it's like turning on a floodlight in a dark room. You unlock a whole new level of strategic decision-making. And that brings us to the next big evolution, predictive capabilities. We're talking about the transition to foresight. Instead of just looking in the rearview mirror with descriptive statistics, machine learning models analyze historical data to actually forecast future trends and events. Think of it like swapping yesterday's weather report for a state-of-the-art radar tracking tomorrow's storm. It shifts the entire paradigm of business analysis from reactive reporting to proactive planning, letting you formulate countermeasures and dodge operational risks before they even hit. Which leads us to Section 2, implementation hurdles and risks. Now, let's pump the brakes for a second, because here is the unglamorous reality. AI is not magic. If you just throw it at a wall and hope it sticks, you're going to hit a wall yourself. First up, data quality. AI demands pristine, highly structured organizational data to function. Garbage in, garbage out, right? Then there's human validation. AI isn't smarter than us. It hallucinates, makes algorithmic errors, and can invent patterns out of thin air. It requires continuous human oversight. And finally, privacy and security, which honestly might be the most critical hurdle of the whole shebang. Let's drill down into that security piece. We all love the convenience of public AI tools like ChatGPT or Microsoft Copilot. But here is the massive red flag. If you feed sensitive, proprietary corporate data into a public generative tool, that data is now out there. It enters the public domain. Literally anyone could potentially access it. That is a colossal intellectual property risk that organizations absolutely cannot afford to take lightly.
Okay, so how do we fix this? That's Section 3, actionable mitigation strategies.
If we want to roll this out safely, we need a solid roadmap. First and foremost, rigorous validation. You've got to treat every single AI output as a rough draft. It must be verified against established knowledge bases by human experts. Second, governance and data. You need to invest heavily in continuous internal data cleaning pipelines and implement airtight enterprise security protocols. You have to define exactly how your data interacts with these language models so nothing leaks out. And beyond the tech, you have to manage the people. There is a steep learning curve here for sure. You tackle that by maintaining total operational transparency and running continuous digital literacy boot camps for your staff. Getting your wider teams aligned and up to speed isn't just some HR nice-to-have. It's a strategic imperative. The companies that adapt their infrastructure quickly and actually train their people are the ones that are going to absolutely dominate the market. All right, let's see how much of this stuck. Section 4, Interactive Knowledge Review.
We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's do a quick rapid-fire seminar to test your knowledge on integrating AI into the corporate ecosystem. I'll ask, you think of the answer, and then we'll reveal it. Sound good? Okay, question 1. According to industry viewpoints, what is the absolute foundational step a company must take before they can even hope to achieve the benefits of AI? Think back to what we said about throwing AI at a wall. Take a second. Got it? The answer is prepare, structure, and organize your data and internal processes. You need clean organizational structures first. If you just try to deploy these tools blindly across all departments without organizing your raw information, the AI is going to trip over itself and fail to deliver any real value. Remember, structure always comes before scale. Moving on to question 2. Which of the following is a key risk associated with sharing company documents with public AI platforms like ChatGPT or Copilot? Think back to that massive red flag we discussed regarding convenience versus danger. What happens to that data?
And the answer is, the data enters the public domain, which compromises your intellectual property. Seriously, any document you share with a public AI model basically becomes public knowledge. This is exactly why establishing rock-solid organizational security protocols is 100% non-negotiable.
Okay, final question, and this one focuses on the human element. How should business analysts primarily utilize AI outputs to ensure decision-making accuracy? Do you just accept what the computer says as objective fact?
No way. The answer is you must validate and supplement what the AI gives you with human oversight. Because AI can hallucinate facts or spit out inaccurate outputs based on flawed algorithms, relying on it blindly is a recipe for operational disaster. The human in the loop is absolutely critical. AI is a supplement to your critical thinking, not a replacement for it. So just to quickly recap the whole shebang, you need to structure your internal data first, aggressively protect your intellectual property, and validate every single output with human expertise. Put all 3 of those together and you've got a complete strategic shield that lets your organization actually leverage AI confidently and safely.
To wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final provocative thought. AI is completely rewriting how we work, but paradoxically, it requires us to step up, govern our data, and apply our human expertise more rigorously than ever before. So, how are you leveraging AI in your business workflows today? Are you letting it handle the busy work so you can finally focus on the big picture? Think about that as you take these concepts back to your own desk. Keep learning, keep structuring your knowledge, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.